Hi, this is Julie Chance with Action Strategies by Design. And over the next few months, we're going to be sharing some videos where we explore the Everything DiSC on Catalyst platform and look at how that platform can be used to improve communication, collaboration, working relationships, and bottom line results. This series of videos is really designed for Everything DiSC facilitators and for leaders in their teams who have participated in an Everything DiSC on Catalyst session. But if you're curious about how you might use Everything DiSC Catalyst to improve working relationships and collaboration and to benefit your organization or team, then it's a great place to start. So we are on the home page of the Catalyst platform. This is the page that you will see when you log into Catalyst. If it's been a few months since you've logged in, then it might look a little bit different. This home page now has three main sections or boxes. One allows you to and learners to really dig into their style. The second allows to compare with colleagues, and the third is to build a group, or the My Groups function. And these are really the three most used and arguably the most usable aspects of the program, some of the most beneficial. So we're going to take a look at the Build a Group function, and you'll see here that I have already built a group, created a group. It's called Julie's Group. And this little crown down there indicates that I'm the crown owner, or the group owner. There's been a couple of updates and changes in addition to the group maps function that I want to let you know about. And that is, you can now share it. You can create a group, whether you're a facilitator or a team leader or a participant. A team member, you can create a group and share it with your colleagues. You can share it with the people that are in the group. And the way you do that, I'm going to show you. You would either, when you create the group or when you go to edit a group, you see this little share group with colleagues. And if you just toggle that to on, then it will be shared with the other people who are part of that group. So we're going to take a look today at the Group Insights function. We'll take a look at some of the other aspects of this in future videos. We're going to look at the Group Insights function. And in this area, you can see your group by style. So it will show the percentage of people in each of the four main DiSC styles. And you can take a look and see which one of these applies most to your group, one or two. Are there one or more styles heavily represented? Are people distributed evenly across the styles? Or do any styles have a small percentage of people? And you can see for this group, the first one and the third one apply. So you can drop those down and see that when you have a lot of people with similar tendencies, it may really help set the direction and the tone, the culture of the group. And that could be a source of strength. Or it might mean that the group sees their way of doing things as the way of doing things and tends to discount or devalue some of the strengths of other styles. So it's important to give some thought to that. And then for this group as well, there are a couple of styles that have a small percentage of people. And sometimes they'll bring a fresh perspective to the group if the rest of the group is open to hearing their perspectives, their styles, their strengths, the way they look at things and process. Sometimes, though, it can cause people to almost be ostracized. And that's a really strong word, but people are excluded, or the individuals who are in the style group where there's the most people will sometimes devalue or discount what the other styles bring to the group. So that's something that you need to be careful of. And as a facilitator or a team leader, one of the things you might want to do is show this page and talk through some questions, have a discussion around some questions like, how do people who aren't in the group with the most people of the highest number of people, how do they feel about being in the group? What's it like for them to be in the group? What do they experience? What are some of their frustrations or maybe some of their challenges? You might want to talk about, so how do people who are in the group with the most people, how do they respond and interact with people from other styles? How do they value strengths? Do they value strengths? And if so, how do they go about utilizing and capitalizing on those strengths? Talk about what are the advantages, regardless of the breakdown of the group. What are the advantages and maybe what are some of the disadvantages of this group culture? And how do you see that playing out day to day? What are some specific examples of how that advantage plays out, or some specific examples of how that disadvantages plays out? And then how does the particular culture, the mix of styles, the DiSC culture of the group, how does that inhibit success or support success? And again, what are some of those specific examples of day-to-day work examples of how that plays out? So that's a couple of ideas of how you can use the group insights function of Catalyst. And next month we will share another insight and an idea of an activity or a discussion that you might be able to have around that. In the meantime, if you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out. If you're not currently using everything DiSC and you're interested in doing that, let us know. I look forward to talking with you soon.